All right. So tell us an example of one of your most challenging customer engagements and describe the approach you took and what resulted.
Okay, so the most challenging customer, do I have to limit it to one? Every engagement has its own unique situation, but I'll share. About 10 years ago, I started working with a company. It was a large manufacturer, and the company culture was broken. And culture is the hardest thing in any company to fix. It is very hard to change a culture, but there's a high attrition rate. They couldn't keep people. People were miserable. They didn't. We asked in our survey, do you think you're going to be here in 3 years? Overwhelmingly, it was no. So we did this survey because we identified these issues. And once the survey came back, we noticed that there was one individual that was part of the C-suite. And he was really one of the founders of the organization. And he was essential to get them where they were, about $30 million. And he was guarded by the CEO because he thought this guy, and the guy was very bright. He had so much primal knowledge. It was something you really couldn't remove him without ripping the fabric of the company. So the problem was, though, is he touched everyone, and his personal skills were horrendous. He was caustic, and the survey proved that out. So I spent some time coaching the person. Then we looked at EOS and we looked at right people, right seat. And we noticed he was the right person, but he wasn't in the right seat. So we removed him from his direct interaction with people, put a buffer in there, and we moved the wizard behind the curtain, so to speak. And we did a subsequent survey a year later. Off the charts. Culture was way up. Attrition was way down. Open head count was way down. And it was attributable to making that move. And it was a seemingly small piece, but doing that small piece, understanding what was needed, and doing the right thing for the greater good really helped the company. They're a $200 million company now.
Wow.
Acquiring more companies. Yeah, you've got to look at that, and leadership has to understand what are the dysfunctions. And that was certainly one. So I'm really proud of that. And to this day, they're still a client. So I still coach their people.